Buy what you love and you will never go wrong in your fashion business. I'm Emily Benson. I'm the Forbes and InStyle featured founder of Stylish and Successful and The Fashion Truck, and I am host of the Boost Your Boutique podcast. And I am dying to talk about this topic about buying what you love. I've had this conversation now multiple times in the past 24 hours, and I needed to get on live and talk to you about it because I need to make sure you understand this idea, and I need to make sure that whether you run your own boutique, you have a LuLaRoe, Agnes and Dora business, whatever you have, I need you to know that it's okay to buy what you love, and I'm going to tell you all about why that's important. So if you're joining me live or you're watching the replay, I'd love for you to say hi in the comments below. Tell me where you're checking in from. Tell me the name of your boutique, what you sell. And also, if you find this informational, I would love if you share with a friend, another boutique owner, or maybe your team. I would just love that. So thank you. All right, so let's talk about this. Why should you buy what you love? Okay, so I know so often we talk about ideal client. I know so often that, especially in direct sales companies, they talk about buying everything, buying a little bit of everything, right? And I hear this all the time. Oh, I have a boutique and I buy something for everyone. I have a little something for everyone. And I'm like, well, then you have a lot of no money because that is no way to run a business. And I find that when people have a little something for everyone, people are really confused. So that's my first tip. This is why you need to start buying what you like, because people are getting really confused about your store. They don't know what you really sell. They're not really drawn to you very much because they're just straight up confused. And this, you guys, is why we see so many department stores failing. That's why we see stores closing left and right. So it's not because the retail industry is down, because the retailers that are doing it right are doing an amazing job, right? And the problem is that the department stores are buying a little something for everyone. I'm sure they have some kind of ideal client, but also I don't think they really do. I think they're buying a little something for everyone. Hey Jen, thanks for joining. Pensacola, Florida. Probably warmer there than it is here. It's been freezing in upstate New York. Freezing. So this is why department stores are failing. And if we look at companies like Abercrombie & Fitch, Madewell, some of the brands that are starting to realize that their big footprint is not serving them, they're actually renovating their stores to have smaller boutiques. They're actually saying we as a big company, we as a big store, we want to have a smaller footprint. We want to be more edited, more curated. We want to be more directional with what we buy. And hello, boutique owners, fashion sellers, get on board with this, okay? Hey, Gloria, good to see you, Glow. Thanks for joining me. I'm going on a little late night here on the East Coast, but I figure I'm good for you Central and Mountain people, which is awesome. So the deal is that people are really confused in your store. You have a small store, but you have a bunch of stuff that doesn't fit, that doesn't maybe it kind of fits together, but the fact that you're not helping people and give them a direction in your small store is kind of killing your business. And I think anyone you speak to, especially a lot of my clients that have slowly been narrowing down their assortment and deciding who do they really want to sell to, what do they really want to sell, those are the women that are having really big wins. They're really winning in their businesses. And they're really finding that the more they narrow down, the more that people are understanding what they're doing, how they're selling, what they're selling to. Hey, Nicole. Sorry, guys. I thought I was plugged in here, but maybe I'm not. So the deal is that you have to define as... Guys, what's going on? I was I really want to go on Facebook Live. Yeah. I really want to go on Facebook Live. It's been a calamity of things happening for me to get on Facebook. And now I'm here and I'm dying. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Bear with me as I die. Okay. So the deal is people are confused, okay? You are the curator, you are the stylist for your store, whether you're in a direct selling company or you have your own boutique. You, my friend, are the one that needs to define what matters most for you and your customer. And so that brings me to point number 2, okay? We're talking about why to buy what you love and stop listening to like, oh, you need a little something for everyone, or oh, you need to buy all the styles, or oh, every single launch you need to buy all the launch styles. Like, FYI, no, you don't. Okay? You need to be really smart about what you buy, because everything that you buy is where you make money. So people say to me all the time, Emily, how can I be more profitable in my business? And you know what the answer is? What do you think it is? Do you think give me some hearts if you think it's, I need to sell more. Give me some hearts. Am I profitable because I sell more? Give me some hearts. That's a misconception. That's what a lot of people think. They think I need to sell more to be more profitable. No, you need to buy better product at a better price and better margin. That is the only way you can be profitable in your retail business, okay? If you can't control the margin, you can control the inventory. And so that's why tomorrow night I'm hosting what's going to be a fabuloso live training for anyone who needs help with this stuff. If you need help with inventory management, if you need help figuring out how to go on Facebook Live, if you are like, I really want to be successful, but I'm kind of feeling shitty today, you need to be on this training. So give me some hearts if you've already signed up. If you have not yet, the price is price went up. Price is $47. Still, we're under $50, guys. I'm going to give you an hour-long training. I'm going to give you a half an hour Q&A with me. Do you know what value that is? It's a crazy value. That's like hundreds of dollars of value. I'm going to give you a half an hour Q&A with me. Yeah! Hearts it up, hearts it up. Thanks, guys. I'm wearing my new white, like, little athletic jacket, so I'm feeling, like, really high vibe. I love white lately. It's making me feel, like, really good and really, oh, Ashley, hey, girl. It's been so long because you're so successful, right? You're crushing it in your truck. Ashley from the Dud Poppy Boutique. Yes, you guys, look her up. She's, like, crushing it. She's booking events left and right. I'm so happy for you, Ashley. Yes. Ashley is a Boutique Elite member, and she is crushing it. So, hey, Sarah. Oh my gosh, so I'm talking about this thing, and we talked about this last night on Six Figure Blueprint Call. I talked about this morning with a couple clients, and then I even had this conversation at dinner about the fact that, and this is my second point, right? Why you need to buy what you love. You need to buy what you love because, let's be honest, who is going to be passionate about talking about something that they don't love? Not me. Like, if I'm like, I'm gonna sell this orange marker, but I hate the color orange. I hate that it's a fat marker because I'm more like a skinny marker kind of girl. And it's black writing on it. Do you think I'm gonna be really good at selling this? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be good at selling this orange marker because there's nothing about it that I like, right? But this white jacket that I bought, I'm going to be really good at selling it because I'm going to be like, because number one, I love it and I'm obsessed with it. It has this high collar. When you zip it, it's like so fun. It has these little mesh panels. Like, it is so cute, right? So this is something, and this is why I love it. So I would buy it for myself. So when I say buy what you love, here's the deal, is when you go and pick out your assortment for your store, for your boutique, for your online, whatever you sell, I need you to think, would I buy this? Would I wear this? And if the answer is yes, if the answer is, oh my God, I love this, there you go. That's how you drive your assortment. Now, I will tell you guys, as you know, I'm like a little cuckoo, but I'm really emotionally driven about my business, and I'm very emotionally driven about clothes. So you will often, if you're in a store and you hear someone yelping out and saying, oh my God, I love this. Oh my God, this is so cute. I have to be quiet because people are sleeping. If you hear someone yelping though, it might be me. Because I have been known to walk into stores and literally yell about clothing because I get so excited. Or jewelry. I love jewelry. And so that is how you need to feel about your assortment. You need to feel like you walk into your store or you walk into your room of merchandise and you're like, oh my God, I love all this stuff. Oh my God, I wish I could have it myself. I want to buy it. Oh, no, I have to sell it, right? That is how you want to feel, you guys. If you walk into your store or you walk into wherever your merchandise is and you don't think like, damn, I love everything in here, that's a problem. It's a really big problem. So listen, here's what you need to do. Totally true, says Emily. Hi, Ashley Santoso. Hi guys, thanks for the hearts. Good to see you. We got a good crew on here. I like it. If you're checking in or you're watching the replay, I'd love for you to say hi. Tell me where you're checking in from. Tell me what you sell. Are you LuLaRoe? Do you have a boutique, a mobile boutique? What is it? Tell me. I want to know. I answer all my comments, and I've gotten to know so many of you. And if you haven't yet, I would love to invite you to join my Fashion Truck Tribe, which is a free community here on Facebook. You can just search Fashion Truck Tribe in the search bar above. And in there you get special offers. I don't do a lot in there, but it's a good community, and sometimes I offer free coaching. And I do some contests and stuff in there. But it's really, honestly, it's like a really good community of people. So, hey Michelle, what's up in bed? Hey, getting cozy. I love that. My Little Gems. Hey Karen, I sell jewelry and natural body products. Yes. So that's the thing. You have to love your stuff. Hey Amanda, yes, you are registered. Yes, if you guys aren't registered for the training, be like Amanda and register for the training. It's $47, and I'm going to go over success mindset, how to manage your inventory, and Facebook Live. Facebook Live / the drip method, which is my own method that I invented that is a way to manage your inventory better and share it out to the world. So when you guys get those big boxes, if you're in LuLaRoe or you're in Agnes, or you get those big boxes and you're like, I don't want to show it all at once. How do I deal with this? I'm going to show you how to deal with that. Okay. That's going to be live tomorrow night on the Fashion Consultant Sales Success Training. The link is in this posting above, so please click on that and get in. You can literally register, guys, until about a half an hour before. So if you can't get to it, like clicking all the links till tomorrow, that's okay. But the sooner you get in, the sooner you'll get the login information and be all set up. So, hey guys, let me just check these really quick. I have a lot of people checking in. Hey Gina, what's up, girl? Hi Katie. 10 years brick and mortar. Yes, girl, 10 years. Go, girl. I'm coming to Texas next week. I'm coming to Dallas. I've been practicing my y'alls. I'm really excited. I think I'm mostly excited because it's really warm. It's been super cold in the Northeast. Hi, Tina. Tina has an online boutique and also sell LuLaRoe. Amazing. Chattanooga. Chattanooga, do you know my friends at Olive and Estelle Mobile Boutique? They, Heather from Olive and Estelle did my last round of the 6-figure blueprint, and her husband Mark are crushing it online. So I would definitely follow them if you're in Chattanooga, Tina. Hey Jennifer, good to see you. Online boutique, yes, girl. Out of Kylene, Texas, yes. I'm interested in all 3 sections. Yes, all 3 are going to be really good. Drip method sounds good. Yeah, drip method is like something that kind of like it was like a divine like calling from, I don't know who taught it to me. I just invented it and I've been sharing it with as many people as possible, and everyone that uses it is like, this is working. Like, thank you so much. This is totally working. I love it. If I can't watch it, yes, Teresa, if you can't be on live tomorrow, you will, if you are registered, you will get the replay. So you're paying for this, but of course you will get the replay after. So don't worry if you get on live and your kids freak out or something happens, you'll get the replay probably about an hour after we end. Okay. So it's probably going to go for about an hour and a half tomorrow night. I'm going to do about an hour of training, a little bit more than an hour probably, and then I'm going to do about a half an hour Q&A session with me. So that'll be a live Q&A. So you definitely want to be on it live, but if you can't, that's okay. Because honestly, so much of the time people have questions and they're kind of the same as yours. So you'll get things answered. Don't worry about it, girl. And the link to that training is up above. It's a bit.ly/ capital F, capital C, capital S, capital S, capital T training. So it's Fashion Consultant Sales Success Training. And I shortened it. So, okay, let me get to this last one. I know you guys are like going to sleep. I'm so excited. Oh, tomorrow's last day of school. Yes, and also like, ooh, kids are home. I feel like that's like good, bad, who knows, the last day of school, right? Okay, so we're talking about why you should buy what you love and not have something for everyone and why that's hurting your business, okay? So we talked about first, people are confused. You need to give them direction in your store. You need to be really clear about what that direction is. This is why department stores are failing, right? Second, you are going to have way more passion about selling and speaking, because what is selling? Selling is just talking about your product, right? It's like being excited about your product, talking about it, like sharing the benefits and features, all that jazz, right? If you are not excited about your merchandise, then like it's going to be really hard to sell it, right? So that's why it's important for you to walk into your store, walk into your racks and say, oh my God, I love all of this. Like I will tell you, I used to take a temperature check on my store. I knew when people didn't say, like if it had been a week or two and no one had said, oh my God, I love everything in here, I wish I could buy all of it. If like a week or two went by and no one said that, I kind of started freaking out, to be honest. I was like, oh no, like I gotta get some better stuff in here. What did I do? You know? So if people aren't saying that to you, then we've got to redirect you. We've got to get you back on the path of buying what you love, buying what you're excited about, because that's just going to sell itself. Okay. The third thing, and then I'll get to some more comments. Let me just, okay. The third thing is, and I said this is something that was taught by a coach of mine, okay? So this is something my coach used to say. She'd say, howl and your tribe will find you, okay? And so what that really boils down to is that if you can speak the language of the customer that you've defined, which is 9 times out of 10, you are your own ideal customer. If you can howl and be like, woo-doo-doo-doo, and like, that's the howl that your tribe responds to, then they are going to come running to your store. They are going to flood your e-commerce site. They are going to be so excited about everything you put out because they're going to know that they are understood by you and you are just like them and you want to help them, right? And so what I will really highly suggest you do is, number one, get really focused on what you're buying. Make sure you love every single thing in your store, literally every. And if you don't, start to figure out what needs to change. Start to figure out how you can be more defined about your assortment. Start to think about how you can adjust the price points to help you out. And don't, like, someone today on a call said that, a lot of she started to change her assortment, and it kind of brought in a lot of people who didn't want to pay the money for what she was buying. And it shifted her assortment a lot and actually really hurt her revenue too. It hurt her bottom line. And so what I would suggest you do is really, guys, like if you haven't watched any of my videos about margin, jump over to YouTube, jump in my videos section here on Facebook, and please get straight on what your margin should be. Now, I know if you are in a direct selling company, you can't really affect your margins, but you can affect your inventory turn. And that's what I'm going to teach tomorrow night with the drip method, and making sure that you're buying what you love and buying what your customer's reacting to so that you're not buying the junk, right? Because maybe you get like a junky print, or maybe you bought too many florals and your people really like stripes. Those are things we can fix pretty easily. What we can't fix is when everything's bad. Or we can fix it, but it's going to take a little bit longer, and you might end up losing money on the back end, right? So it's really important to be defined about your assortment, have passion for what you're selling, and then really just constantly speak to that, howl, and let your tribe come to you, okay? You shouldn't have to be chasing customers. That's like, if you're chasing customers, you're worried about like having customers come in, then most likely, honestly, something is wrong with your assortment and something's wrong with how you're marketing that assortment. Because if people come in and they love what you sell and they're like, it's speaking to them, they're gonna come back over and over. Like, I am very brand loyal. I know most women are very brand loyal. Once they find something they love, they're going to come back, okay? So let me get to some of the comments here really quickly. So Gina says she's near Dallas. Hey, Gina, are you coming to my live event? My live event in Dallas is on June 13th. It's from 2 to 5 in downtown Dallas. It's going to be a really great 3-hour event. I'm super psyched about it. We're still having more signups. We still have some spots left. So if you're interested in that, I can post it below. New owner taking over my store in 1 month, but I'm helping her. Oh, cool. Gina and Gina. I love it. Hi, Gina Douglas. Cool. Yeah, you definitely need to see this. Thanks, Ashley. Yeah. I'm so right. I howled for 5 years and have had so much business. I started adding items that everyone wanted. A little of this, little of that. And that's where I lost myself. Yes. So honestly, Karen, that's so common. I hear that so much, is that you feel like you're at a certain stage and you feel like, you know what, I'll just add this and you know, this person wanted to custom order that and then someone else was interested, so I'll just make more of it or I'll buy more of it. But then what happens is you get really over assorted. In a product-based business, when you're creating your own stuff, it's so easy to be over assorted and not be super pointed about what you're making. That's probably one of the hardest parts about being a maker, right? Like a producer of goods, is not getting too over assorted. So I totally hear you. Okay, Michelle, we cannot be everything to everyone. We can't. And if we think we can, we're loco. Like, you're dreaming, okay? I can't be everything to everyone. There are some people who come to me, I can't help them. They're not my flavor. They're not my style, right? It's just like ice cream. Everyone's gonna love a different flavor of ice cream, right? Like, and that's the same thing about your store, is like, you have to figure out what are the top 5 flavors of ice cream that you're gonna sell day in, day out. You guys, did you know in an ice cream business, what are the best-selling flavors? Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. There's a reason that's Neapolitan. Do you know what the best-selling colors in any t-shirt are? White and black. Like, that's it. You know, there's certain things that are standard. And so, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, hopefully you caught the drift there. It's been a very long day. I've had 6 coaching calls today, so I'm a little loopy. Okay, Gina says, Market Center says there's no slots available. Okay, so Gina, I'm speaking at the Boutique Summit, but I'm also hosting my own event. It's not part of the summit. It's at the Adolphus Hotel. If you head to my website, stylishandsuccessful.com, you'll see at the top, it says Boost Your Boutique Workshop Dallas, and that will give you the info for that. So I'm speaking at the event, but I'm mostly speaking about mobile at the summit. My event is called the Boost Your Boutique Workshop, and it's totally different. It's 3 hours, just me and whoever signs up. We're gonna dig deep into your business. We're gonna talk about, I always talk about mindsets, margins, marketing, but it just totally depends on, thank you. Yes, Holly's on here. Thank you, Holly, brilliant. So Gina, look down here. Holly is posting for you. Yes, thanks, Holly. Amazing. Holly's the best assistant ever. Okay, right. I'm so overstarted. Yeah. And so, no, you know what? All that takes is cutting, being an editor, right? Honestly, I think sometimes it's easier to edit than it is to add. So, yeah, I would go through your line sheet. I would go through your sales. If you feel like you're over assorted, I would definitely go through your sales, see what's selling best, and just liquidate what you aren't selling, like sell it at a less price. And even like with you could contact the people that had you make that stuff and say, hey, I'll give you a bulk discount. Just get some cash back in your pocket. Okay, Paj. Paj, is that how we say your name? Paj? I need this right now because I'm ordering inventory as we speak. Just started with Honey and Lace. Great. So Paj, honestly, my best advice for you is to buy what you like. It's so simple, but I think we forget about that. We think like, oh, we have to cater to everyone, or, oh, we have to, my sister really loves what I sell, but, I don't like my sister's taste or whatever. One of the best things about having your own business is you get to do what you want, right? And so when you get to do what you want, you actually get to take a stand for what works for you and what works for your business. And so, there are things even in this new business that I won't do. Right? The dog's trying to get in. The dog's like, I want to be on Facebook Live. So Paj, just really honestly order Pami. Okay, awesome. Pami. I would just order what you like, honestly. And I will tell you, from day one in my boutique, I just bought what I liked. Like, I would go to market and I would be like, I love that. I'd wear that. That would look terrible on my body, but I freaking love it, right? And that's the difference too. You've got to see, like, there might be things, especially if you have a bigger footprint, if you have a big brick and mortar, if you have a mobile boutique or e-commerce, you might have to also think like, okay, that would never look good on my body shape, right? Like, I'm very tall. I'm standing up right now and I'm above a mantle, right? Like, I'm 6'1". So there are things that are not going to look as good on me as they will someone that's maybe more narrow. Like, I have curves, right? And so I had to be really cognizant of that as well and say like, okay, I might not wear that. Well, no, wait, I would wear that if I could. Do you catch my drift there? The difference between like, okay, I love that so much. I know I couldn't wear it, but I love it. And I wish if I had the right body shape, I could wear it. So that's the other thing you have to look for too, because that's part of building an assortment. And at some point, probably in the fall, I'll come out with something for boutique owners that's like how to plan and buy your assortment. I have an outline, but I haven't really gotten to it. Pami, good, amazing. So that's the deal, is that you really have to be decisive and just like, honestly, if you have an emotional reaction to it and you love an item, most likely your people are going to love it too. Because number one, your people are going to be attracted to you. Then the next of that is your people are going to be attracted to your style. And so then you're going to sell more. It's going to be so easy to sell. You're going to sell a ton of stuff. You're going to be so successful. You're going to make $1 million. No, I mean, I'm kidding, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm loopy. Okay, Rebecca, look at what other consultants are selling and start there, and later based on what your customers are asking for. I actually don't agree with that, Rebecca. I would not look at what other people are selling. Sorry, I'm gonna have to disagree. And if you know me, you know I have really strong opinions, and they're based on my experience. And so what I will tell you there is, I would not look at what other consultants are selling. I would look at what you want to sell, and that's it, okay? Because other consultants have their own style. Their style is not your style, right? Like, so I recently have had a lot of consultants who come to me and they've said, I don't want to carry extra small, small, medium, large anymore. I want to just be a plus size consultant. I want to just be a home and a destination for curvy women. And I said, girl, you know how much you're going to stand out from the crowd? Like, that is a brilliant, because you're going to set yourself aside. And Holly just posted the training, the link for the training. We're going to talk all about tomorrow night how you can set yourself apart from other consultants, because that's the deal, guys. LuLaRoe, I saw in one recent Google thing that I did, they have 70,000 consultants. How are you expected to stand apart if you're looking at what other people are selling and just replicating that? You're not going to. That's the fastest way to fail, to be honest. That's the fastest way to go into more debt. That's the fastest way to have to go and buy more stuff. It's not about what other people are selling. It's about what you like, because you're going to be passionate about that product, okay? Same thing with direct sales. It's the same thing. And like I said, I have over 12, 13 years in retail. So we can talk all day long about retail, because that's my jam and that's what I nerd out about. Okay, let me just follow up here. One of my goals, Karen says, is to get back repeat customers. I have a few places that order over and over, but I need move my stuff 12 months a year. So Karen, you need to be more consistent about your marketing and your follow-up, okay? So I think the number one thing with people that sell products, I used to buy lip gloss from an amazing woman in Cotuit, somewhere like that. And I feel like she didn't follow up enough. I mean, I loved her, she was great, but I always had to be like, oh no, I'm running low. You know, I would have loved it if she checked in with me once a month and said like, hey, how's it going? What stock are you in? We see that, you know, this color is selling really well for this target market. Do you want to try that color? You know, I think it's really important when you sell a product and you're the maker of that product that you actually follow up a lot with your wholesale accounts. So I would say that for you, Karen, is to just really follow up with the people that you have, okay? Rebecca, it's not about you and what you like, it's about the customer. Again, like, I disagree. I'm sorry. The deal is, Rebecca, is that I believe that if you buy what you like, then the customers that are like you are going to be attracted to you, and it's going to be a hell of a lot easier to sell. You know, the problem is that when you cater to the customer, you end up doing what they like, and then you're all over the place because you'll attract all these different customers. And trust me, I've talked to many, many people who I consult and who are my clients that they've followed what customers wanted and they've gotten screwed and they've lost a lot of money. And so that is absolutely, maybe you need to go back to the beginning of this and watch the replay. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm saying that to be a fashion director, to be a curated store owner, you have to take a stand for what you love. In any business, this is true, but most especially, people are getting lost in the crowd because they are not standing for what they love. They're saying, oh, this is good, so this one person likes this, so I'll buy a lot of that. And then they're getting stuck with that. It's not a strategy. It's not a good retail strategy, okay? Especially if you're starting out, you have to take a stand for something. Okay. Kara, I love this advice. It validates exactly what I want to do. Yes, Kara, good. And like I said, this is tried and true and trusted for me in my own business, my 6-figure boutique, over and over and over, 6 figures a year, easily buying what I love. People always said to me, how do you know what to buy? And I said, I just buy what I love. Sorry, it works. It works. I see it work for my clients. Maria, I'm getting out of LuLaRoe and I am wondering if I should join another direct clothing sales, or just find my own wholesalers. Well, Maria, so my best advice, Maria, for you is to figure out how you want to sell. How you want to sell and what do you feel passionate about? You know, because I do feel like there are pros and cons to everything, right? So like on one hand, if you go with a direct seller, you get their name, you get the quality, you get consistency, you get size consistency, you get kind of like the brand name. That's really a great pro. You know, a con would be you're stuck with those margins. You know, you might end up being stuck with saturation in your area, and that might be harder for you to grow, which I believe in and don't all at the same time. So I'm saying that because a lot of people would say that would be a con. If you are on your own, you know, like I said, you'd have to do a little bit more work to go shopping, to go to market, to figure out what you love, to figure out where you can get what you love. The dog is freaking out. The dog wants to come in because the dog's feeling the energy in here. The big German Shepherd's like, get me in there. And she's crying now. Okay, so the deal is that, so with a boutique, you know, if you went and found your own wholesalers, it's going to be like a little bit more work. You know, you're going to have to build your brand a little bit more. There's going to be a little bit more on that end. But again, like your margins are going to be phenomenal if you want them to be. You could sell jewelry, you could sell scarves, you know, you could have a wider assortment. So it's hard for me to give advice. I can give you pros and cons. But, you know, Maria, if you want to jump in Fashion Truck Tribe and kind of start that conversation, I think that would be a really wonderful conversation for us all to have in Fashion Truck Tribe, because we do have a lot of direct sellers in there, and then we have a lot of boutique owners. So it's a really nice mix. And maybe you can kind of figure that out for yourself, because I don't like to make business decisions for people that aren't my clients. Okay. Amber. Hey, Amber, I saw you signed up for the training. It's so exciting. I picked things I love and believe in, and I dropped things that I don't think are good, except for certain body types that never sold, and I don't feel bad for a second. Yay! So it's working for you. And that's the thing. I see this work over and over and over. The more you want to like bend to what, you know, A, catering for everyone, or B, like doing everything. If I did everything my customers said, I would be out of business. Okay. Like I had customers tell me crazy shit. Cause the bottom line is customers don't know your business. That doesn't matter. Their money isn't on the line. It's your money, you know? So like, you've got to go with your heart. Jennifer. Maria, go with what you love and are passionate about. Awesome advice, Jennifer. Thank you so much. I'm such at a crossroads. Yeah, you know what, Maria, jump in Fashion Truck Tribe and start that conversation. Hey, Joe Kleiman, Botano. Oh my God, you guys, all these new comments popped up. Sorry. I'm scared that with direct sales, I'm going to just be dropped. I'm going to just be another representative for the company. Yeah, I mean, but like, I don't know, again, like if I had to do it again, like I have this secret dream that I like join a direct sales company and just like basically follow all the rules I give other people and make $1 million. Now, I'm not going to do that because I don't always live in this country. So I travel way too much to do that. But like, I really think that, you know, it would be like really easy for some reason. I don't know why. I just think because like it's there for you. And I don't know, there's certain things about direct sales companies I find fairly attractive. And then there's other things that I don't like, you know, I don't know. Amber, yes, agree. Emily, what is... Jennifer, you're so sweet. Just keep watching Emily. Thank you so much for saying that. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I get up here so often and I just speak my mind, and you guys like, it's so fun to like have you amazing women like with me on this journey. It's so cool. All right, Emily asks, also Emily, stellar name. What's the best way to create an email list or a contact list to follow up with repeat shoppers? So Emily, Emily, can you tell me, do you have a boutique or are you in direct sales? How long does it take to to be approved in the Fashion Trick Tribe. Amber, Holly approves people about every 2 days. So it's getting pretty, the list is getting pretty big. So she'll probably do it, Holly, I'm thinking probably tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, the next day. Don't worry, Amber, you'll get in there. It's just, we have like so many requests. Holly and I have so much going on right now. Like I said, I had 6 coaching calls today. So I was back to back. I had to take a break to like eat and like lay down. So Emily, well, let me speak to this generally. I would just create an email list on Excel, and I would start out with MailChimp. So if you go to MailChimp.com, you can start an account for free. I'm pretty sure still, if not, it's like $5 or $10. And in MailChimp, I would just use YouTube and start emailing people like your list out like once a week. I think is good. That might be daunting for some people, but once a week is generally standard for emailing people. And in that you can make like a general list, and then you could have like a VIP list of people for shoppers. So I would just ask people for their emails. If you're in a direct selling company, you get the emails when you send the invoice, don't you? So I would just, whether you have a boutique, if you have a boutique, you've really got to work on building that list. So I would put a sheet out near your cash wrap. I would make sure that there's a pop-up on your e-commerce website. Hopefully that's helping you. Gina, I always buy what I love. Yes. Thank you. Yes, I would love that. Gina, I would love to see you in Dallas, Gina. Send us a message if you have troubles finding that stuff for the event. How do I join Fashion Trick Tribe? Okay, Holly posted that. I had the rules we have to follow in direct sales. Yeah. Mobile. Okay, so thanks, Holly. Mobile boutique. So Emily, yeah, I would just put a list out near your cash wrap and say to people, like, this is my thing. I would like be checking them out, and I'd be like, hey, would you like to sign up for my email list? Like, I don't send annoying emails out, but I send things out about sales and where I'm gonna be parked and things like that. And more, like 9 times out of 10, the person just wrote their email down. And literally it was like a piece of paper I printed from Word that had like, a chart on it or something that said like name, email. So lame, but so effective. I signed up for that. I have no idea what I'm doing. A MailChimp. Don't worry. Just go on Google. MailChimp. Yeah, you can import MailChimp. You can import Google Form, or you can import an Excel file, or like you can turn an Excel file into a CSV. But MailChimp is really user-friendly. It's like super drag and drop. Hey, Gail. Gail's coming to Dallas. Hey, girl, what's up? So let me just ask for one last round of questions. I'm going to recap what I talked about, and then I'm going to jump off because I'm getting tired. Can you tell? I give you guys so much energy. I give everyone so much energy, and now I need to like do some chill time. I can't wait either. I'm getting excited. I got some cute stuff for Dallas the other day. I got this cool vinyl pop-up thing. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun. Dallas is gonna be the bomb.com. Okay, so let me recap. This whole live stream has been all about how you should just buy what you freaking love and stop trying to cater to everyone, because when you cater to everyone, it kills your business. And I can tell you time and time again that it will kill your business. So number one, why you need to buy what you love, because you're going to have more passion to talk about it, right? And when you have more passion, like I do, like I get red when I talk about this stuff, people are going to buy from you. People are going to be excited about you. You're going to sell more when you're excited about it, period. 2 is when you define what you love, that howl goes out to your tribe and they find you and they buy from you, and it's freaking awesome. So don't be afraid to howl. Don't be afraid to be defined about what you're doing in your business. I think the downfall of most businesses is catering to everyone, or like, oh, well, I just do what my customers ask me. Like, no, don't do that. Like, I see way too many businesses going out of business because of that. And like I said, if only I ran $1 million businesses, so for other people. So, there's the thing is this is not based on just me like yapping. And 3rd, people are really confused. This is why department stores are going out of business, because they're not clear with who their customer is, and they give them way too many choices. Whatever description of this live stream. But thank you so much for joining me on this gorgeous Wednesday night. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night and a great day tomorrow. If I see you on the live tomorrow night, the training, I'm so excited to see you. Yeah, it's gonna be be so fun. And here's to making lots of friends and making lots of money. Bye.